The first trailer for Karate Kid Legends has dropped. Very curious about this one. Let's do this.
Our traditions are rooted in history. Kung Fu,
Karate.
the tree grows strong.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you. In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it? Or not? Li means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi.
I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes.
That was cool.
2 branches, 1 tree.
Alrighty. Real quick before I share my thoughts on the trailer, be sure to join me down below in the comment section. Let me know, what did you think about the trailer? Also, I've covered Cobra Kai, Karate Kid extensively in the past. I think I got a playlist somewhere out here. You can check that out to hear all my thoughts on everything. I'm going to watch it one more time, and then I'm going to start talking. So this is one I've been very curious but also concerned about. I adore Karate Kid, the original film, and really the entire franchise has been with me my whole life. Even some of the not so great ones I enjoy just as a fan of the franchise. Of course, I'm a massive fan of Cobra Kai, but when they announced they were doing this project, just all of us had a ton of questions, like, what is this movie? How does it tie together with Cobra Kai? Is it another reboot? What is it? And then they announced a year ago that it was going to be with Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. You went, okay, what on earth does that mean? How do these two things come together? And there was a leaked plot synopsis saying that it was like about like a kid that knows karate teaching a grown man that works at a pizza place karate. Something like, there are all these crazy things. It wasn't immediately obvious how you merged together the original franchise with the Jackie Chan remake together. And now we know. Now we know what that looks like. And I guess at a panel a few months back, they made it pretty clear that they are in the same continuity, that they're not totally detached. The two will merge together. So what do I make of the trailer? I would say it kind of, in many ways, eased a lot of my concerns, because when you say you're doing the two worlds, you get nervous. Like, is this going to be like Daniel's a judge at the tournament and it's a cameo and they're just using our love for him as a mechanism to trick? Like, is it that? Is really expanded cameo? And so right off the bat, the trailer makes it clear, like, no. Both of them all the way through, 2 mentors, like, and as soon as you see it in practice and you realize, like, if you don't know my history on sharing my opinions on the internet, it's all started in 1998. I put up a Jackie Chan fan webpage. So that's my history with Jackie Chan. It was the origins of the career I currently have. And as I mentioned before, Karate Kid is one of my favorite movies of all time, and these franchises stuck with me. So then as soon as you see the two of them interacting and they're playing it straight, it's serious, it's not a joke, you go, oh, that's kind of cool. That there actually is something there that's more poignant, or, you know, yeah, maybe poignant, but like profound or emotionally resonant that I didn't fully realize would be there when you finally see the scene happen with the two of them. We are 6 months out, so this is very much a teaser trailer. It's a full-length teaser trailer, but it's basically just trying to tell you the idea, which is Mr. Han has a new student that he cares deeply about, but something has happened that we need to pull in another great martial arts expert. Apparently, Mr. Han believes that is Daniel, so we pull Daniel into all of this, and so that's really all we get. We're not getting sequences. We don't actually even know what the plot is, because the plot of a Karate Kid movie is whatever's happening to the bullied person. So it's kind of interesting. Even the perspective of the trailer is kind of a flip-flop from the way this normally works, where the star is the bullied person. We follow them in their adventure, and they discover the mentor. And here, he's in there. We see him beating people up, but the focus is entirely on our two mentors, because they of course are the characters and actors that we know and love and resonate with. That's the hook for this whole movie. But we don't know anything about what's kind of going on here. Like, what is the thing? What is the inciting incident? What is the mechanism by which Mr. Han is like, I have to go find somebody else for this young person to fight in a karate tournament? What is that? What makes sense out of that isn't a legal problem? Like, where there's these other options for how you resolve that problem. I don't know, and I think that, like, at the moment, that's the new hurdle. Like, how do you justify the thing that's a cool novelty here? The two of them coming to, like, to make, I got the feels. How are you justifying it? And the trailer doesn't do anything to touch on that. So that's the point of curiosity for me. That's the point where it's like, if we can answer that really well, we might have something special here. And I will say also, that's now my big concern here, because the thing that makes Karate Kid Cobra Kai something that is so universal, beloved, that has crossed decades, is now a 40-year-old franchise and going strong, is because of this timeless story about sons in need of fathers, fathers in need of sons, these mentor relationships, those bonds that are formed there. And this is just about the mentors. The trailer is. And so it's not, from the trailer, not immediately obvious how it touches on that aspect to it. And it's not immediately, like, the concept of doing the two mentors in the life doesn't feel like that would immediately have that emotional hook to it. That's like, how are we explaining why we need two mentors, and will it still have that, anchored in those timeless, just such human themes about the desire for a father figure? Will it have that? Will it be able to grab it? That's the area where my concerns are currently at. The vibe of the trailer, I think, was right, gave me the feels. So there's a lot in here that was like, that's cool. Now I want to see the second trailer, if we could flesh out a little bit more of our kid, his story. What is our Karate Kid story that'll expand this? Also, in general, I've always had concerns with this whole Cobra Kai direction of establishing Daniel LaRusso as one of the top martial arts experts in the world. I have that is one of the least plausible aspects of all of this. Anyway, let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. Check out my other videos wherever they're at, and keep talking movies and TV too much.